Hello. Hope everyone's doing okay. I decided to hop on to some PowerWash 2. And as you can see, we got a what's that? Theater set to do. So that's cool, I guess. Alright, but yeah, I guess, we'll get this started, and not entirely sure how long it's going to take. Since we already cleaned this theater before, but it's just the set that we're cleaning. So I'm honestly kind of curious how long it's actually going to end up taking. So without further ado, let's get going. Hey, Bubbles. Oh, gnome up there. Wonder where Squeak's at. No. So you got the ladder. Just kind of curious, looking around. Huh. Hey, Ulysses. Question is, there's Squeak? No. So obviously you can pick that up. Huh. I only see, oh, there you are. Hey. Hey, Squeak. I was like, where's your cohort? I'm like, there. Okay, I was like, where? So that's what I was looking for. I wasn't going to stop until I was like, okay. Like, since we saw Bubbles, I was like, where's Squeak at? I was like, where is he? Or she? But yeah, I guess we better get started. Shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Like I said, I think. Okay. Looking good. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be too bad. I mean, sure, you got a little bit back there, but honestly, don't look too bad. Being honest. Oh, see what Judith's got to say. Going to be getting a sneaky as you word? A sneaky. Okay. Like, feel free to ignore. I was like, I probably will. I was like, what? What is Judith trying to say? There we go. I imagine probably the walls and ceiling might take a little bit of time, though. I have to guess. There's that section done. But yeah, I'm like, what are you trying to say, Judith? But yeah, hope everyone's doing okay. Yeah, finally, back on some PowerWash. I kind of have been busy with playing other stuff. Like I've been playing, Retro Rewind. Fun game. That one. So I have been busy with that. Then I need to get back to Resident Evil Requiem, so we'll get back on that at some point. No promises on when, but that's definitely a goal. I was thinking of... That's done. So that's maybe trying something. Okay. I was thinking of maybe playing something else that I have in my library that I haven't played on PC yet. I don't know, maybe something like Doom or Halo Master Chief Collection. I was kind of like undecided, honestly. That's done. Because I'm like... Because I don't really want to try and commit to like another game before I finish Resi. It's like I could. And I think that's what I probably kind of would like to do, but I got that part of me that wants to see through Resi before I even remotely think about playing a brand new big title. Alright. Work on the floor. Yeah, this shouldn't be, I don't think, too long unless there's something hidden. Because I'm looking at all of this and I'm like, is this really everything? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. But yeah, I was like, because I at some point want to either play through, say, like the Doom games or do Master Chief Collection. There are certain games that I haven't actually played at all that I definitely want to do at some point. And it's just a matter of deciding when. When am I going to do that? Because I must try to finish a game before starting a new game. Because let's say I like a particular game I'm playing okay enough, but then I start playing a game I really love, then me being me, I'll, if I'm not careful, I'll just pass away the game that I kinda like for the game that I love. So I don't want to like fall into that sort of trap. Almost like over here. Oh yeah, because the gym. That is something that I try not to do. I used to be bad about starting a lot of games and never finishing any of them. I used to do that all the time. And honestly, it would be kind of annoying when I would do that. Because then I wouldn't, unless it was a game I really loved, I would never finish a game. Not gonna lie, part of me gets annoyed when I do that. Even though it may be what I in the mood for doing, part of me does get annoyed when I don't actually see a game through to the end. So I try not to do that. Been better about it in recent times. But yeah, like I said, it used to be something I used to do all the time. Like, say, I might play, I don't know. For example, I could theoretically play, I don't know, just as an example, NASCAR 25. Let's say I was like, it's okay, but I don't really... I wouldn't devote a lot of time, but then I start playing, I don't know, Crimson Desert, for example. Then I'm like all head over heels for that game. And then NASCAR 25 doesn't see the light of day ever again. Okay. So I try to be careful about that. What? Oh, maybe over here. But yeah, I do indeed try to be careful from falling in those kind of like video gaming traps, if you will. Nothing wrong with anyone who plays like that. If I have, I guess we'll just call it inside voice that is less than pleased if I do that. Nothing wrong with doing that. It's just, yeah. I just try to be a bit more diligent about actually finishing games that I play. So that's why you don't see me streaming, okay, on this day I'm streaming Resi, on this day I'm streaming Halo, on this day I'm playing Doom. Because unless that a particular game really sticks with me, then odds are I'll probably never go back to said game again. There we go. Need to do this one now. Because yeah, like I said, there's nothing wrong if you play like that, but if you want to try to actually complete a game, it can be hard, honestly. I would say. But yeah, if I didn't care about finishing a game, then yeah, I could probably totally, like, oh yeah, up here. Playing just about... Oh, I recognize that. Interesting. Anyhow, I was kind of getting distracted by the story that this set is telling. But yeah, it's like, if I didn't care about finishing a game, then I probably would just like play this, that, and everything in no particular order. But since I... over here. But since I do care about trying to finish a game, there we go. That's why I don't just like start a random game seemingly out of nowhere. Because I at least want to make an attempt at actually finishing a game. Because I could easily start a lot of games, but if I do that, probably none of them are getting finished. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I did get a new headset, by the way. And so I'm trying those out. And they're actually, pretty nice, I will say. It's from a brand I've never tried before. It's from a brand called Sennheiser. And these are, I think they're called Momentum 4. Is what they're actually called. So I thought I'd try that out, and I was like, I will say it sounds pretty good. There was nothing wrong with my old headset I was using. See what you just want to say. Scene 1, the MuckingHam Desert. Inside the MuckingHam Merman, we open with the full chorus as the mayor's cronies toil against the oppressive heat to carve out the gems with their pickaxes. Close out with throaty baritone solo from Clem Bass, playing the mayor as he addresses the baying crowd and assures them that justice will be swift. Okay. But, yeah, as I was saying, there wasn't like, it wasn't a case of, I needed to, get a new headset. It was just, I had heard of this brand Sennheiser, and I had kind of seen other people use it, and I was kind of curious about it. So I thought I'd give it a try. And currently, as is, I say it's pretty nice. But yeah, I was telling friends of mine that if I didn't like it, then I could always go back to what I was using before. So I could always go back to my previous headset, because there was nothing wrong with the previous headset. It was just more of a curiosity pursuit than anything else. It wasn't a need for a new headset. Because my old headset still works fine. You know, I can always go back to it if I ever so choose. It's just, I was just really curious about this particular brand of audio equipment that I wanted to give them a try. Nice. So we got the props and the floor done. Honestly, it didn't take that long. So I guess we'll start from the back and move our way up front in terms of walls and ceilings. But yeah, if I didn't have the means to, I wouldn't have bought it. But I had some spare funds, so I was like, you know what? I'm kind of curious, so let's give it a try. And if I didn't like it, then I could always return them and ask for a refund. And like I said, go back to my old headset, so if need be, I could have. Gone back, so it's kind of good that I made this decision before I actually needed to. There's almost nothing worse than you only are working on one headset and you have nothing else to replace it with, and it goes kaput. And it's like, uh-oh, that's not good. Okay. Then we'll turn around. So in a way, it's kind of like, in a sense, future-proofing myself. If I like the brand, maybe I'll buy from Sennheiser again. I mean, I haven't had any issues thus far, so it's looking good. But yeah, it's like, so we'll see. All right. Set one. Wait. Oh, there is. Haha. Looking at the. Yeah, looking at this, it kind of totally does give away that there's more to this than meets the eye. I was like, because I was wondering about this. I wonder if this opens up right here. It's possible. But yeah, I was like, it's kind of curious about this. Make sure we get that. There we go. And then this desert backdrop. But yeah, I was like, this doesn't look like a whole lot. I'm like, are you sure this is everything? I wasn't sure. So I was like, I feel like there's a red herring. And sure enough, there was. I mean, nothing wrong with the red herring every now and then. But yeah, I was like, okay. I feel like there's more to this level than PCIe, and sure enough, I was right. There we go. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with a red herring every now and then. It was just one of those, like, something's going on here. And sure enough, there indeed was some shenanigans. I was like, okay. Though, if you never look at the task list, you would never know, honestly. So that's, yeah, if I never would have looked at that, I was like, I probably would have just, like, I mean, I would have eventually worked it out. Like, I'm getting closer to done. Like, we've done a fair bit, and we're only at 35%. I would have eventually worked it out one way or another. But yeah, just looking at the task list definitely tells you. There we go. Then we got this side to do. But yeah, I probably would have figured it out eventually. So I'm thinking this opens up, if I had to guess. I don't know if it actually does, but I would imagine it does. Okay. I guess we'll just stick with over here now, since we're already facing this direction. Well, I may as well. But yeah, if there's more that opens up past that, then I'm wondering how deep it goes and how much more. That's what I'm wondering currently. Okay. Looking good. Alright. Oh yeah. I do need to do that though. Right there. Okay. Think we're good. Okay. Very good. Actually, since I'm thinking of it. Alright. There we go. Nice. That as well. Alright. Then over here. Okay. May as well. Okay. Then down here. Very good. But yeah. Because as you can see, we're just about done and almost done with this area, and we're not even halfway. So yeah, definitely more to come. I'm rather curious on exactly what though. So that'll be interesting to find out, I will say. So, we'll see. Alright. Looking good. Here's that. Then right here. Nice. Then there. Okay. I think we're ready to do this side now. We'll just continue working on that frame. Okay. Alright. Down here. Okay. That seems to be done. I guess... we'll do this side. I was like, which side do we start with? But, don't really matter, so I guess, sure, this. Pardon me. But looking good so far. Very good. All right. Okay. Could do that. That's done. Making sure. Okay. All right. Yeah, may as well, actually, since I'm thinking of it. Then obviously, there. Okay. All right. Okay. Looking good. That's done. So we've got some more dirt right there. Alright. Probably the, yeah, right through there. As well as here. Alright. That's good. Same with that right there. Okay. So that side's done, but still need to do this curtain right here. So it's looking like we might be at around 50%. If we... Alright. By the time we get the rest of what we need to cleaned. Or at least that's how it's looking. Yeah. Okay. And there. That's done. Which is good. Okay. So ceiling frame's done. Okay. Alright. I guess, sure. Guess we'll do this side. Alright. I'm not missing anything. It's kind of at an angle, so I was like, I don't want to accidentally miss something, so making sure. Okay. That's good. Yes, kind of? Jeez. I'm like, alright. There we go. Alright. Looking good. Just kind of need to be careful with these, what is it called? Stage spotlight. I was like, what is it called? To make sure I don't accidentally miss something. Because, yeah, it's easy to do if you're not careful. Honestly. Alright. Done. Just double checking that all these spotlights are done. Doesn't hurt to be double checking things. Alright now, game T. You know, like chill. Things are going to get done. I rest assured things are going to get done. So, the main curtain and the wing curtain, yeah. And then I guess something's going to open up. Presumably what I thought was going to be the last thing, I guess. Presumably. Okay. Change scene? Oh, scene 2. The recreation grounds in MuckingHam, where a secret tunnel lays beneath the bandstand. Oh yeah, that we cleaned earlier. We open with the ear-piercing solo from soprano Debbie Delivers, who plays the pilot of the mayor's airship, which had to divert to the bandstand after encountering a mysterious dirt cloud. Okay. Oh. More dirty stuff. Okay. So the back was actually the back, but there's, oh, that's cool. Huh, I rate that. That's actually kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Okay. Yeah, that's alright. I like that. Because I was like wondering, I was like, okay, something's definitely going to change, so how is that going to work out once it changes? And it's like, oh. I was like, okay. Because I was wondering how that was going to pan out. Now I know. So that's cool. Yeah, I like it. Something different. Because I bet you not many people nowadays go to play. And the fact that we're kind of seeing a play unfold, I was like, oh, it's actually fascinating if you've never been to one. It's kind of like it's set for the lack of a music, but kind of like going to a Broadway musical, if you think about it. Okay. Oh yeah. Need to get the sides as well. So we'll do that. Try not to miss anything. Probably crouch underneath. Then backside as well as the top. There's that. Done. Okay. Alright. Need to go over here and get this side. And the underside as well. Can't forget about that. Not clean if it still has dirt on it. Alright. That's all done. So we need to get this, what, railing? Whatever you want to call that. Get this side. Okay, that's done. And then back side of that as well. Then over here. That's not done. Now it is. Okay. Now we can start on this. Alright. But yeah, I'm having fun. It might be a more primitive level, you might say. But I do like them basically telling the story of what happens in this game through the story of play. Oh, Judith. We end with a hushed quartet. Panic stations as the mayor crony smuggled the gems into the secret tunnel under the cloak of darkness, while Oscar Me plays a sleepless park warden scouring the scene with his torchlight. To be honest, Oscar was far too loud last night. We'll need to rein him. Okay. I mean, I'm not done with this set just yet, but okay. That's interesting. Make sure we get the sides. Alright. Uh-huh. There we go. Oop. And obviously we'll need to do the back side and whatnot. But just making sure we get the sides. And there as well. Okay. Alright. And then I need to do up here. Alright. But yeah, it's more or less recapping everything that's happened in this game through the telling of this play. So I actually like it. Might not necessarily be for everyone. I actually like it. Okay. 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 All right. And this back side now. All right. Looking good so far. Good. Getting towards the end now. That's done. This. Okay. Alright. Okay. That's done. Now we just need to do the backdrop. Okay. Should be easy enough. Lower section done, I guess, first, and then we'll go from there and do the rest of it, even though I think it's all just one bit. Alright. Okay. I don't know what this game yelling at me for. I'm literally washing the thing, and it's like, hey, you need to wash it. I'm like, am I not? Sometimes I think the game isn't happy unless it's yelling at the player. Kind of like one of those people that they're like not happy unless they're unhappy. Which, when you think about it, don't really make any sense, but I'm like, if it helps them function, then I'm like, sure, I guess. Oh, there's that. Scene 3. The national park in Power Falls, where the secret tunnel emerges at a cottage straight out of a storybook. Here, the music takes a menacing turn as a disgruntled stooge reluctantly transfers the gems to a hypercar borrowed from the mayor's accomplice, Blake Thrust. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Oh, that dude. The one that had that futuristic bike. That dude. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Huh, fascinating. Alright. So the plot thickens. Or so they say. Okay. Alright. Then we'll turn around and do the back side. Is it this? Since that was holding me up? Or what? Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, that's done. That's done. Hadn't done that one yet. No, not at all. I wasn't sure. And then, yeah. Okay. I mean, we could may as well do that. Alright. Oh yeah, that house. The cottage. Ooh. I remember that cottage. Been a while since we've done that cottage, but I remember. Fascinating. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's been a while since we've done that cottage, but I remember it now. Alright. A little bit up there, and then I guess we'll do the a little bit down here. do that, since that won't take long. Yeah. Now we'll start working on the helicopter. Alright. Make sure the helicopter gets clean. Oh geez. That piece has a lot that's actually so dirty. Okay. Alright. I think that's good. I think so. And there. Alright. Obviously, you need to do the back side. Okay. That's done. And then, oh yeah. Haven't even done that bit yet. Get this tree prop done. Oh, Judith. We'd heard from our source that this particular stooge was an absolute colossus with a big bushy beard. Interesting. But our baritone, Greg Bolero, is clean shaven, so we just stuck him in a Bigfoot costume. I mean, fair. Okay. Do that. Alright. That's done. That's done. Obviously need to do all of that tree prop and then the back side. Okay. Nearly there. There we go. All right. Didn't know if that was going to hold me up or not. I was like, we'll get it anyhow. All right. House or cottage rather, just about done. Cottage done, and now the tree prop. And now for the backdrop. Okay. Cool. But we still got more to go, so we're not quite there yet. He was initially a bit put out by it all, but he knew this was about him and his soldier through, despite the impressive lighting. Yeah, I bet so. Well, that's good. Alright. Alright. Looking good. Yeah, some of it's easy to miss. As long as you generally get the majority of it all, it's like, it's not that bad. Okay. Alright. Ta-da! Better get off set so we can change scene. Scene 4. foothills of Mount Rushmore, where far beneath the earth, Blake Thrust hides out in his secret man cave. Ooh. For me, the scene hinged on whether Tony Welk had gravitas to play enigmatic man of mystery Blake Thrust. Ooh, interesting. Huh. That's fascinating. If nothing else. Okay. So now they're underground. Alright. Okay. That. And I think it may be the final scene. All the same, we'll find out soon enough. So, yeah, we'll definitely find out one way or the other whether it actually is or not. Okay. Alright. Okay. But yeah, it's definitely been quite a story to unfold. I will say. Some of it we already knew, and then if you've been keeping along, then other bits I'm like, oh, really? I thought actually you did not know that. Okay. Aha. Up there. So that's done. So now we need to do the second. Okay. That's on the back side. Alright. Okay. Curious what this thing is. It says machine, but like, what is this machine doing? Obviously, it's doing something, but alright, you can't just say you have this machine built underneath Mount Rushmore and not say what it is. I was like, I want to know. What is this machine doing? That's what I want to know. Huh. Let's see. Okay, I think. Oh, very top of it. Almost missed that. Okay. And here. Yeah. All right. There's that. Let's see. I guess start from this side. Okay. But yeah, we're getting towards the end, seemingly. Oh, he hardly missed a note as he prowled the stage, victorious after finally attaining the gems and loading them into his prototype time machine. The rogue had gone full rogue. I'll admit, this last scene is pure speculation. But whatever Thrust plans to do with those gems, let's hope he never gets them. There we go. Alright. Okay. Ah. There we go. That one's done. I think it was right here. Yeah. There we go. Very good. Do this right here. Alright. That's done. Do this machine, whatever it's doing. Okay. Alright. Aha. Didn't even do... Okay. Get all of that. Here as well, mind you. Ooh. Okay. And obviously we'll need to do the backside as well as the backdrop. Okay. Alright. Do this. Stack what might. Then the other side. Okay. Looking good. That's done. Alright. That. And now we just got the backdrop to do, and alright. Okay. Not too bad. I enjoyed the journey of this play and learning a few things here and there. But yeah, I would say besides that, what do I think about length? I thought it wasn't too bad. It didn't feel like it dragged on longer than it needed to. So I thought, okay, I didn't think it was too bad in terms of like how long it took from when I first started at the very beginning to like where we're at now. But like I said, I enjoy the journey. And I generally enjoy the... Alright, now, take it easy, game. I generally enjoy the journey on pretty much all of these levels. Alright. Ta-da! That's all done. Well, Willis. Peace, Flush. Can you get yourself back to the motel? Got a beardo weird one for you, eh? The motel, eh? Interesting. Alright, that's indeed everything. Time for my favorite part of the job. Oh, you see every section as well. That's cool. Nice. Yeah, I bet it did. Awesome. You know what? We'll do a twofer. We'll do this one as well. So, we did a theater, and we'll do this job of cleaning this 18-wheeler. Yeah, you're not wrong about who the county's finest power washer. Okay. Something very off about them. Interesting. Sasquatch. Interesting. Well, let's get this started, shall we? Okay. Doesn't look too bad, all things considered. Seems pretty straightforward. And if you need to get up top, you can just go up here, which is easy enough, honestly. Alright, let's get going. Yes. Not the look inside. Really? I wonder why that might be. Actually, let's move that. Oh. Well, I would have checked as well, so it's like fair play. If they say don't look inside, I'm like, you can't say that and not expect me to try not to look inside. It's going to happen. Whether you want it to or not. Granted, even if they didn't say, don't look inside, I probably would have been curious. And probably would have had a little look-see if I could. So even if they don't say, don't look inside, I probably still would have, naturally. But yeah, you know how it is. You tell someone to, like, hey, don't do this thing. And I was like, well, human nature will naturally be like, well, since you said I can't, I kind of want to. Like I said, human nature and all of that. Sure. Do all this. Yeah, it's definitely rather dirty, I will say. Like the paint scheme, I'll say, but yeah, it's a dirty one, alright. Did I? Yeah, looks like I did all of that. Obviously, bonus not quite done yet. But it will get done in due time. As do all things in this game. Might not be right away, but everything always gets cleaned off at some point or another. It just might take a little bit before a certain thing gets clean. Cool. Alright. So, that being said, it does annoy me when something I'm working on can't be cleaned into later. It does annoy me. I'll be like, fine. I won't be happy about it having to wait, but I'll be like... I started hearing something in the game. I was like, what? But, anyhow. I was like, whatever. So I try not to think about it too much sometimes. Because I do get annoyed whenever it be like... Yeah, this thing you're cleaning, yeah, it can't be cleaned just yet. I'm like, what? I was like, why? And they'll be like, well, because. Well, that's not good enough. Okay. That wheel's done. Good. Alright. Trying to make sure we get everything. Because I'm looking at that area right there, the truck bed, I think that's called. Yeah, and it's like, there's certain areas that's like, oh yeah, that definitely has some dirt. So try not to miss those. Alright. I think we're doing okay so far. Granted, this truck cleaning job isn't going to be the quickest job I've done, but I don't think it will take that long, honestly. Curious what it says. So, bucket on. That's what it's saying so far. Okay. So, these characters all seem to be buckets. Bucket on. Alright. Don't really make sense, but I'm like... okay, I guess? Let's see. Beyond the Pale Tour. Okay. That's done. And we got this right here to do. Side fairing got done. Alright. Alright. Looking good on this side. Oh. Buckington back chat. See. Hey, y'all heard? Buckets on. Tour truck been lifted. Said they might have to be pulled out of the show unless it's found. Well, that's something. Huh. So this truck? Huh. Well, that's curious, if so. Huh. Interesting. that's the other side. That inner tire is done. That'll be done from the other side. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Cool. The more dings, the better, I always say. I'll never get tired of that ding. It could ding for the next minute, and I honestly wouldn't tire of it. Okay. Nice. Oh, almost missed that one. I'm glad I hit the button to check for dirt. I'm like, because I very nearly missed that one hinge, and I would have if I didn't double check. So glad I did. Alright. Trailer bay got done. That's good. Alright. Nice, nice. Okay. So this side fairing is not quite done yet. Alright. That tire, outer tire isn't either. Now it is. Alright, good. Okay. That bed got done, but this fairing isn't done. Ah. Silly me. Alright. Guess we're doing this side now. Then obviously still have the top side to do, and the cab itself, but yeah, it's coming along pretty nicely. Alright. Good. Nice. All right. Okay. Do all that. Alright. Oop. See a little bit right there. Alright. Ooh, their phone. Ooh. Mayor Jefferson. He's in cahoots. Huh. Mayor Jefferson's definitely in cahoots. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. The most basic of basic codes. Oh, interesting. Ooh. Alright. There's that. There we go. Trying to make sure that got clean. Yeah, I didn't even know there was going to be a phone on the little, what, step rail? Well, yeah, well, step. Whatever you want to call it. I was like, ooh. I was like, what's this now? A phone? I don't mind if I do. Alright. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I figured that was probably what I was missing from that. Alright. Oop. Oop. There we go. Three. There we go. Alright. 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 So that looks all good. So there. Since that's not. Ooh. There we go. Then down there. Yeah. That thing, eh? It's not flashing. Oh, that's what's. Okay. Alright. Then. What's red? Or not done, rather. Then, oh, yeah. Ooh, shame on me, I forgot about that. Sorry. Wasn't intentional. That helps. Alright. Alright. Let's do this side. Looking good. Oh yeah, there's a hotel. Or hotel. No, not hotel. Motel. Oh yeah, in our work van as well. As well as the gnome. Alright. Alright. Ta-da. Oh. You know we have to do that last. Ooh, interesting. Alright. Go to short. I wonder what's inside the box. I literally do not know what's inside the box. I wonder what's underneath the curtain. Or whatever is at the end. It's almost like a reflection of the first level or thing that we cleaned, because remember it was the box truck that we used to move in our current location. It's like almost that, quite literally. So I'm like, that's interesting. Alrighty. Very good. I mean, obviously we'll clean the box, but definitely not opening it. True fairies. Wish he's found some pretty incriminating messages linking the mayor to the gym theft. Oh, you bet we did. Yeah, literally. Oh, spicy, Xavion. I mean, that's very true. You are indeed a lawyer. Spicy. It's like the mayor doesn't have every lawyer in his pocket. Tar pollen? Or whatever that says. Okay. Alright. Tart. Interesting. I wonder if the gems are in here. Ooh. That could be a thing. Might very well be a thing. Okay, I guess back to none. Then we'll try to get this chest lid properly cleaned. Okay. the handle. So that's something. But I'm still not opening the lid. Not until we clean the whole thing. Yeah, the handle's done. Okay. Making sure. Alright. So that's almost done. Ooh. Well, how do you... there's that. Kinda finicky. Okay. Ooh. I see. So inner wall is done right there. Chest. Haven't done the lid, mind you, but the main chest body is done. Okay. I bet you that it's the inside. Okay. So let's go ahead and start doing this. Yeah, it would seem like the inside's dirty as well. Which is fine. I'm not going to lie, my curiosity is very piqued by this chest. I most certainly want to know what's in there. There we go. Very good. That's done. You know what that means. But we'll double check. Make sure we haven't missed anything besides that chest. Yeah, it's just... Here we go. It is indeed the gems. I thought it would have been. I wasn't certain, but I'm like, I bet you with this big old chest, I bet you it's the gem. Sure enough, it was. Got the chest lid done. But yeah, I was like, I bet you it's going to end up being the gems, and sure enough, it most definitely ended up being the gems. Harper. Yep. Good. You do that, Harper. Aw. Was trying not to do that, but oh well. I was trying to save the gems for last, but oh well. It's fine. There we go. That's that. Huh. Parade floats? Okay. But that's that done. So time for my favorite part on the second job. Shame you don't see the opposite side, but oh well. But at least you get to see the interior. There we go. Huh, yeah. Who would have thought, indeed. Reading the, like this. Saying that the mayor's been done for. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we've already done, what, the majority of it. And it's like, what's a little bit more? So it's like, can't not do it. I mean, sure, you could skip it, but it was like, need to press on and go ahead and finish it up. Alrighty. I guess that's going to be that until we decide to clean the town floats. So that'll be interesting. But hope you enjoyed. I enjoy these somewhat shorter levels, but until I next have your attention, this year's truly. Ta-ta till next time.